Always I have some fallout. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So 2023 wanted to have something new. So today I am with a new background, new everything, and I have created this beautiful wearable look, and I'm going to sit and talk to you guys about how I created this look, and in details I'm going to talk and share my how I create looks. And it's a very beautiful neutral everyday wearing look. It is not a it's a very neutral, it's barely visible that I'm wearing makeup. It's a very simple everyday makeup look. So if you guys want to know how I have created this look, then keep on watching. And also, if you are the first time you came to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And also I am going to make more videos, talkative videos. I enjoy making talkative videos. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I have actually washed my hair, so it is drying. I'm going to style it later. First I'm going to do my makeup. Meantime it is going to dry up. So it is quite moisturizing, so I don't need a moisturizing primer for my face. I'm going to use a pore filling primer. I'm going to use this Nykaa Prep Me Up face primer, tone plus smoother plus perfector. You can see there are some pores in my face. I'm going to cover up those pores, and this is good, and I think it's a travel size. As you can see, it is removing the shine, and also it is covering up the pores, and it is not a matte formula. I don't have much pores near my nose, rather I have pores in my cheeks. So yeah, don't follow the rules, go by the rules only. Wherever you see pores, you can use your pore filling primer. And this is actually, these are I think silicone based primer, and this is very good for winter. It has controlled a little bit of the shine. Next I'm going to use the foundation. I have been loving this foundation from K-Beauty. This is the K-Beauty foundation in the shade 165N tan. It seems Katrina also uses this foundation only for her makeup, so that might be true because I can feel it. The quality of this foundation is very good, and you see there the shade is perfect for me. There are some gray spots near my mouth. It is going to cover it up. I don't need too much of coverage. I think this much is good. You can use a brush also, but today I'm going to use a makeup sponge. This is from PAC Cosmetics, and I just want a thin layer of the foundation. So brush does not soak up the product, so it can make your face look cakey, but this makeup sponge, as you can see, it has soaked up a lot of the product, and it has given a beautiful even base. And you can still see I have applied very thin layer, and you can still see some spots in my face. I don't want it to make it too much perfect, but still I need little bit of coverage. So let me remove the hair first. I'm just using this clip. I think it's enough. Next I'm going to take a concealer, not the foundation. Foundation is a little bit thick, so concealer is gives more coverage. So I'm going to take the concealer. Generally people use under the eyes. I don't have much dark circles near my eyes, but I have dark circles, dark spots near my mouth, so I'm going to use there. And this has been my favorite concealer. This is from Swiss Beauty HD Concealer Pen 06 Desert Sweat. I love this concealer. I think in 2022 this is I think the best product I've got. This concealer, I love it so much. It is not a drying concealer, not even very dewy. It's perfect. So using this concealer, I'm going to cover up only the areas I have a little bit of dark spots, and this applicator is very good. It is not a messy one. And little bit I'm going to use it here. I have a little bit of smoky eyelid, so I'm going to use concealer there also, and slightly here. If there is some dark circle, dark spot, because I'm going to highlight my under eye, so I'm putting a little bit of orange tone here. So I'm going to use the brush from Mars Tools of Titan, concealer and highlighter brush. This is my favorite because this part of my face near my mouth is a little bit drier than the rest of my face, so that's the reason it is a little bit darker, and it soaks up the concealer also very quickly. The concealer dries up very quickly, so I always like to use from near my mouth. And I'm going to blend it under my eyes. Now I have got a beautiful clean canvas, but as you can see it has made my face a little bit darker. So I am not going to make it lighter the whole face, rather I am going to highlight the areas I want to highlight. So I love this concealer from ELF 16 hours camo concealer matte finish, and it is in the shade tan neutral. It is a high coverage concealer and it gives a very good, you need very little bit of it. The applicator is also very big, but I need a very tiny bit of it. So I love to highlight these areas. Also a little bit on the forehead and the bridge of the nose like this, and little bit highlight below my cheekbones, a little bit on the chin, very little bit of it. I think this much is enough. Next I'm going to blend it using the same brush. I'm going to blend this area. As you can see, this part of my face is a little bit drier than the rest of the face, so I'm going to start with this part. And if you use very little bit of it, it blends, the concealer blends beautifully. Sometimes I by mistake apply a little bit more and it becomes tough for me to blend. So always start with very less product and slowly keep on increasing the amount of product. Otherwise, once you apply a little bit more, you have to wash your face, or otherwise your face will look cakey. At last I'm going to blend it under my eyes because my eyelids are very oily. I think now I have got my shade back. Next I'm going to take the same beauty blender or the makeup sponge and I'm going to blend everything because I still have a little bit of the product foundation here. So everything is going to blend perfectly. This is my base done. Next I'm going to take this powder from Mamaearth. This is the Mamaearth Glow Oil Control Compact Vitamin C. It is quite orange toned. So I'm going to take a brush and lightly go over my face. As you can see, there is still shine in my face. If I don't set it now, it is going to become more oily. So I'm just first going to remove the shine from my face. It's yesterday night it was a little bit more hot in Bangalore, so I think it just started to become hot here in Bangalore and I started to become more oily. Basically I have to change all my moisturizers and all the creams and all. Next I'm going to bake. I have fine lines under my eyes. If I don't bake, so it is going to freeze. So I'm going to use this powder. This is for Maybelline Fit Me in the shade medium 25. Before that I'm going to remove the crease lines. For that I'm going to look up and put some excess of powder, and also a little bit I'm going to put it here. I'm going to bake near my nose and a little bit on the forehead. So this center portion of my face, I feel little bit it becomes more oily. So I'm wearing some lip balm, so I'm going to clean the lip balm. So this is the problem with this kind of baking thing, you will get always I have some fallout. You can see there is some fallout. I'm wearing this beautiful cotton dress. I will provide the details of this product in my description box. So it's a beautiful cotton top. It's perfect for this season. It feels very comfortable. So my base is almost done, and today I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette to do my eye makeup and also the eye makeup. So I don't want too much of darker brows today. I just want to fill in the gaps. I want a little bit bold, but not too much because my eye makeup is not going to be too bold today. So I'm going to keep my brows also a little bit simple. So I have used this one for the outer part of my brows, and then this shade to the inside. That's enough. Same thing I'm going to do for my other side also. This side became a little bit of bold, so I'm going to take the lighter shade and go over my brows. I have been loving this brow product from Huda Beauty. This is the Huda Beauty Bomb Brows Full and Fluffy. It is in the shade 4 light brown. So this is going to make my brows a little bit lighter, and also it is going to hold my brows. So the front portion is a little bit looking empty, but it's okay. I'm going to bronze up my face. That time I'm going to do the nose contour and blend everything. So for eye makeup, I'm going to do very simple. I'm going to do some browns and oranges. You can see this shade, or maybe this shade and this shade. I don't know, mixture of all the shades. Mostly I need some kind of powder, and I need to lay a lot of powder in my eyelid because my eyelid creases. You can see it becomes very oily, so I cannot go out without putting eyeshadow, without doing any kind of eye makeup, otherwise it will become very oily. If you want, you can take the same shade for your nose contour. I'm using the same shade, and also I'm blending the brows. As you can see, it looks, this side looks blended. Same thing I'm going to do for my other side also. If it looks harsh, that's okay, because when I'm going to remove this baking, I'm going to blend it further. I'm going to put the deeper shade in the outer corners like this, and I'm just going to roughly blend it using a windshield wiper motion. Next, I'm going to remove the baking. My eye makeup is done. I'm going to remove the baking, and also I'm going to blend the nose contour. As you can see, this side it looks so blended. Same thing I'm going to do. I'm using the same powder to blend the contour, and yeah, my eye makeup is done. I'm going to apply a little bit of eyeshadow to my lower lash line. Otherwise it looks very flat. Nothing too dramatic. Very little bit of the product I'm going to use. I'm going to tight line my upper lash line using a kajal. I'm going to use this small tiny pencil from Sugar Cosmetics. I'm going to take an angle brush and going to blend any harsh line so that it looks smudged. So I'm going to use some mascara, but not now because my eyes has become a little bit watery. Rather, I'm going to use a lip liner. This is from K Beauty. It is in the shade Fame. It's a beautiful brown. It's a beautiful brown shade. Next, I'm going to use this lipstick from Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink, and it is in the shade Witty, 40 Witty. It's a beautiful mauvey shade. And this lipstick you don't need too much. Next, I'm going to bronze up my face. I'm going to use this palette from MAC. I'm going to use this shade. This is the MAC Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette in the shade Medium Dark Dark. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and I have started using a new trick. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush, and this shade I'm going to pick up in my brush very generously, and I'm going to remove the excess. Put this palette only on the hollows as a guide, and I'm going to use it. It's a very easy, quick way of applying the contour or the bronzer. After that, I'm going to take a different brush, and I'm going to take the shade and apply it as my blush, and also blend the edges. This gives a very natural look. Like, you will not understand I have used some blush or not, contour or anything. It's a very natural look. Same thing I'm going to do for my other side. And it looks a very beautiful blended look. Nothing looks harsh, everything looks blended. So I'm going to go over the bronzer to the sides of my face so that everything looks blended, not a single line. Now I'm going to set the face. I'm going to use this e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration Coconut Mist. So the pump of it got broken, so I changed it to something else. I'm going to set, but it's very relaxing thing. It's a very good mist. This is going to set all the powder of my face and make it look like more skin. Next, I'm going to use some mascara. I'm going to use this mascara. This is the Sugar Cosmetics Lash of the Titans Volumizing Mascara. I love to use volumizing mascara. But this is not a waterproof mascara, so it is easy to wash it off at the end of day. But yeah, if you cry or water comes in your eyes, your eyes becomes watery, then it is going to ruin your whole makeup. That's the only thing, but there is a solution. If you think your eyes are become a little bit watery, then only take a tissue or try to remove the water from your eyes. But say it's a very beautiful volumizing mascara. And yes, my makeup is done. So yeah, this is my finished look. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please hit on the like button. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye.